This is like our 9th attempt at doing this video.
Swaggy D back in the building.
YouTube is trying to keep us off. I don't know.
Maybe the FCC trying to hold us back.
Too controversial. We've done like 20 minutes of content already.
So I got some more for their ass.
Got some more. All right, it's JT.
More. Whatever. Swaggy D in the building. I introduced myself early. So we finna go straight into the NBA. Hardcore, none attack, ain't no attack, no oil. Straight into it. Fuck Blake Griffin. He made the All-Star team.
Light skins can't play.
I hate light-skinned basketball players.
Eminem's a good rapper.
And shout out to fuck Drake too. Okay, then we got who else made Mark Gasol, great pickup.
Blake Griffin sucks. Good player, not All-Star starter.
Hey, Blake Griffin got like 25 and 10 at the first half, but whatever.
He a beast.
Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, and
Anthony Davis. Though.
Anthony Davis, who's in the
Stephen Curry leads all vote getters. What you think about that, Mike?
Well deserved.
Yeah. All right. So James Harden is probably going to start for Kobe because Kobe's out with an injury.
Can't get no checks, Kobe.
Out in the East, we got John Wall, the Dougie Fresh kid. We got Skip Bayless over here. We got Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry with the Drake's.
Don't call me Mike Lowry.
No Chris. We got Bron, baby Bron. You know. Wait, what team
shout
does
out to
LeBron?
Shout out to LeBron for getting that hairline straight, dog. Because every time I see you, one week is always pushed back, the next week is always forward, and then I like how in your post game interviews you be wearing a hat. Smart man.
I bet he consulted with Carlos Boozer's hairstylist. All right, next we got Pau Gasol from the Bulls.
Okay, great pickup. His name is Pau. Anytime your name's Pau.
Pow! Carmelo Anthony from the Knicks.
You should not be in an All-Star game, Carmelo. The only good Carmelo I see out here is the candy bar Carmelos. Other than that, Carmelo Anthony, you're just a keep getting them checks guy right now. Whatever.
Coming off the bench, I got...
This is his shit. This is not my shit. His shit.
Nikola Vucevic from Transylvania or wherever he's from. Okay? Vucevic. Or whatever. He looks like a Vucevic.
That's how he look like.
What's your name?
What's that Jack?
He's Vucevic. All right. He's the second best Nikola in the NBA.
He's the probably fifth best big man in the game. Fifth best center in the game right now. Fourth, maybe.
He's a beast. He's like 28 and 12 against a good team. All right, next I got D-Wade. Screw D-Wade.
Fuck D-Wade.
But he's got to be on there because of his stats, all right?
Gabrielle going to be at the game. That's something to look forward to.
Oh, they'll split up. All right, next, Paul Millsap. You got to have guys from the Hawks. Paul Millsap is getting it done this year. Points, rebounds, assists, steals. He's my guy.
I ain't got him.
Next, another Hawk. Why? Because everybody else sucks.
The East is fucking horrible, though,
Jeff
by the way.
You know what?
No Marcus T.
I don't like Kyrie Irving. He doesn't play defense. He scores. He's a street baller. He's getting... What has he ever done in the league other than score?
So what is the All-Star game, though? A big-ass street ball game.
It's a fan vote is what it is. It's stupid.
And what are fans? Fans are idiots. So Kyrie will be in an All-Star game.
If you're a basketball fan, you don't know basketball.
Personally, I wouldn't have Kyrie in mine, but whatever. Who else you got? I'm just saying. I'm defending the dumb fans out here. The idiot fans. They're gonna
censor yourself.
I ain't trying to get fired.
Yeah,
I'm trying, but
I will fire you.
My boss. But I'm just saying, like in general, like the dumb fans out here will pick Kyrie Irving in the All-Star game.
Yes.
Brandon Knight is well more deserving. Just saying.
You plugging your own guys?
Plugging my guy.
All right. So Jeff Teague controls the ball, moves the ball, shoots the ball. He's my guy. All right. Biggest game changer on the Hawks. Kyle Korver.
Jeff Teague look like a booger, but keep going. You ever seen that guy?
You know how hard it is to work with this dude?
He looks like Steve Urkel. That's what he looks like.
You look like Steve Urkel. You don't look like Steve Urkel. You look like...
let's keep plugging your guy.
Yeah, you want to stop
we ain't on a minutes restriction here.
We not, but we want to keep it entertaining for y'all. So, Kyle Korver. What do I have to say? 50, 50, 90. Dude's a stud.
He might be better than Walt Frazier, the greatest Missouri Valley player of all time. But I keep my comments to myself.
I don't know if he's a scorer like Walt, but
I think he's
okay.
I'll shoot him.
You'll shoot him?
I'll shoot him.
Oh. No kidding. Kyle Korver's a better shooter than Walt Frazier.
Yeah, he is.
All right, my last guy is Brandon Knight. I was between Knight and Kyrie.
Brandon Knight.
Knight is the reason that the Bucks are relevant.
6th seed in the East.
Jabari Parker got hurt. He wasn't even their best player at the time. Knight has been their best player all year long.
Greek
He's
Freak
been
too.
carrying them. The Greek Freak gets more publicity, but Knight is a guy that's night in, night out.
Shout out to Brandon Knight, because his career could have been over when he got on his fucking
Dunk face by DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan put his whole dick in his mouth and was like, just here, take it. And Brandon Knight just took it. I mean, but
Rebel.
You're a pretty good, solid player. You probably gonna make the All-Star team. Shout out to him.
All right, who you got in the East, son?
First off, well
it.
deserved. What you didn't have on your list, you didn't have Jimmy Butler on your list.
I did have Jimmy Butler. Where Jimmy Butler at? I swear to God, I had it.
He didn't have.
Oh, you know what I did? Originally, I thought Melo was hurt, and I was gonna put Jimmy in.
So Jimmy Butler is not on this guy All-Star list. So he's an idiot fan too now. I guess
Jimmy's in for Melo.
Melo's not hurt though. So who's coming off your list? Out of curiosity.
Melo is hurt. He just wants to play in the All-Star game.
So who's coming off your list?
Oh, that's easy. Brandon Knight.
Wow. Well, I got Jimmy Butler, Brandon Knight, Al Horford. No Millsap on this list. Fuck it. Jeff Teague, our reward winning. Vucevic. That's 5, right? Got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck it. I'll take Kyrie. He won an MVP for the All-Star game last year. I can't just say
Kyrie is so overrated.
He is. I mean,
he is not. He's a good basketball player.
He's not great.
Look at Kevin Love. He's a beast. And look what has happened.
Kevin Love.
Look what has happened.
That's a horrible example.
No. I'm talking about Kyrie in Cleveland couldn't do anything for his team. Kevin Love in Minnesota couldn't do anything for his team. They were both great stat guys. Kevin Love is a better player in general, but LeBron's holding him down. But that's another conversation. Kyrie is a get stats. Let me get on the top 10.
Hey, I mean, that's how people fooling the fans right now.
It is.
If you ask the average fan, who's your top 5 point guard, Kyrie would be
Kyrie's in
and sadly, he's not even my top 7, but that's my opinion.
He doesn't play deep. Half people forget this, man. They think like 80% of the game is offense. No, half of the time you are on defense. If you're making a defensive impact, all of a sudden you don't have to be as good offensively.
That's why Russell Westbrook is the second best player in the NBA.
Nobody can back Russell Westbrook down.
Nope. Russell Westbrook could give you 35 steals and lock his man up. But that's another discussion. MVP, shout out to Westbrook.
And he'll wear Ninja Turtle pajamas to the press conference.
And he shows his Achilles a lot, too. If he dressing in style.
He does.
But who's my sixth guy? Speaking of the devil, Dwayne Wade. Put you in there because I need a shooting guard. And I think you're a lot better than Bradley Beal right now.
You know what's funny? I can't even remember what has been recorded on this video and what was recorded on the ones we did before. That's what's funny right now. I'm laughing at that.
So I'm just off the top of the dome. We freestyling.
We are freestyling.
Champagne and then propane.
Did we go off on light skins yet?
No. So my usual rant of the video, it's always something.
Usual rant.
Usual.
Unusual rant is more like it.
So if you guys are watching this, I would like for you guys to write in the comments. Name me 5 good light-skinned basketball players right now in the NBA.
Anthony Davis, to me, is light-skinned. All right?
Okay. I'll give you that one.
Stephen Curry. I know you don't like this player. That's Klay Thompson.
I like Klay Thompson. That's 3. Name me 5 good light-skinned basketball players in the NBA.
Kyle Korver.
He's not light-skinned. That's a white guy.
All right, so technically, I can't think of one right now. So
does Drake count? I mean, Drake, he's always in the game.
Drake seems to always be on the championship team's fan base.
You want to say Blake Griffin's one?
He's not light skinned. He like pumpkin.
I give you Blake Griffin. Fuck it.
But he's like pumpkin. Like if somebody came down and said, "Oh no, that guy, he came out of a pumpkin," you'd be like,
"Yeah." He looked like that one movie fucking when they made them fucking Play-Doh people and laid them scary and shit. That's what Blake Griffin reminds me of.
Okay, so that's 4.
Justin Bieber, because he be killing.
Hey, you seen him with that crossover in the All-Star game or the?
He's white though. My bad. So you need another one.
Are you confusing me?
Steph Curry.
This is my turn. All right, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, Blake Griffin, Klay Thompson, and
can't do it.
We might be out here.
So my discussion is.
I feel like D Rose is a little light skinned though.
Nope. 100% black and
He
Asian.
might not be light skinned, but
100% black and Asian. 50%, 75% black, 25% Asian.
He's got some Tiger Woods in him.
I don't know what his last comments he just said.
Derrick Rose has Asian in him, man.
No, I don't know. But the story is, the story is, I don't want to say this, but in the history of the NBA, besides Steph Curry, Blake Griffin.
Wait, in the history?
The history, there have not. Is he good though?
Reggie Miller?
It's like, was Reggie Miller really good? Like,
yeah.
Okay, that's 5. You can't name me a 6. Can you name me a 6?
Charles Barkley.
He's not light skinned. Can't give you that.
He's
one.
Not light skinned.
Can't give you that one. You guys can think of one.
Allen Iverson? Was he?
No.
He got more light skinned as the years went on.
He can't do that. You're either light skinned or you're not.
Like, he did, didn't he?
No.
He did.
No.
Snotty
Pippen? What up, Snotty? Sorry, Taylor. You can't. My point is, light-skinned basketball players don't exist.
But hold up, all right. So if we go on in history,
NBA.
Only in like the last 30 years has it even been somewhat normal for black and white people to get together. So if you want to go that route, that's why.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. All I'm saying is, light-skinned basketball players don't exist.
Don't exist.
You watch Tim Duncan? No, he's Caribbean. He's Well, my point is, light-skinned basketball. There's not that many good light-skinned basketball players in the NBA, and there's not too many good light-skinned basketball players in the world. And if guys piss you off, just write me back, Swaggy D. Comment, let me know, and if you can figure out 5 or 6 people that's light-skinned that play good basketball in the NBA, let me know. Back to the original discussion on
Austin Rivers.
He just got dropped.
Yo, Austin Rivers sucks.
He'll be an assistant coach in probably 2 years.
Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith are way off on them, man. That's one of their worst calls ever.
I mean, Skip is always off, though. Like, he's always off the mountain.
Yeah, if he gets like that one thing right per year,
and you're like, oh, he stays on it.
Like, how did he get that?
I get it with Tim Tebow. He took them to the playoffs.
Yeah, you got that one win.
Shout out to Tebow.
Red Bull. Screw Tebow. All right, keep getting them checks on the analysts.
Let's all talk about the West. My guy in the West, the best in the West, the Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West.
Boogie Cousins. First name DeMarcus.
Last name Cousins.
That's my cuz, but he's probably the
Boogie.
Shout out to Boogie, man. He's probably the best big man in the league right now. Not getting enough recognition because he's in some city named Sacramento.
He needs to stay in the game, so that's his only problem.
Fuck. I wouldn't even want to play in Sacramento, but whatever.
They're trying to move. The whole team wants to move. The owner wants to move.
Take that team to, Canada.
Yeah,
there you go. Give Canada another team. They deserve it. They show out well for Toronto games.
You almost forgot Toronto was in Canada.
Yeah.
I did too.
Montreal. Give Montreal a team. My bad. Vancouver had
Montreal,
a team.
Quebec.
Fuck Vancouver.
I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot.
Fuck Vancouver. I'm sorry if I offended any of the Canadian followers.
We got 5 views from Canada. Believe that. And believe in the Shield.
Fuck the Shield, by the way, too.
What? The Shield.
Shout out to Bret Hart, though.
Shout out to Bret. And Owen. Rest in peace.
Tebow. Alright, but
Tebow didn't even do that. He went like that.
In the West, I got on my other reserve besides Boogie Cousins. I got the
Boogie!
I got the best
of the West
shooting guard. I don't feel comfortable saying this.
He's not a point guard.
Shooting guard. The best shooting guard in the league. I don't feel comfortable saying this, but it's not a lot. James Harden and Kobe's hurt.
Yes, he's the best shooting guard.
Fuck.
Unless he's playing against Jimmy Butler.
Now, I'm still saying Paul George is the best shooting guard in the NBA, but I'll say James Harden because Paul George is hard.
Keep getting them morphine.
You ever seen Paul George's baby mama? Oh, yes. Gosh, dude. She'll be on Basketball Wives in about, I'll say, like 6 more months. But
that's about how long he'll be in the hospital.
Shout out to her. Yeah. Makes once she got to make some more money then. Then we got James Harden.
He's guaranteed with that contract.
Oh, yeah,
like $95 million.
And I was in a rough book right now because I have either 3-point guard I'll take. Damian Lillard, who's been, he's been a real good player, has some moments.
Are you backing Are you?
I'm trying to figure out what the fans. I'm trying to get them what they want.
Get the people
what they want.
Oh!
Not to hear that.
That last, you got all right. I didn't know that.
I got Damian Lillard.
You didn't know that.
Chris Paul, Michael Conley, great point guard from the Grizzlies. Doesn't get enough acknowledgement because he plays in Memphis, blackout area games. And Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is a clear number one. He's the best point guard in the game today besides Steph Curry. Plays offense and defense. He's in my All-Star game. Damian Lillard. The Blazers are the number 2 seed in the West. LaMarcus is out. I got to reward winning, so I'm going to put Lillard in there. The key comes down to Chris Paul and Michael Conley. Chris Paul playing on a whack-ass Clippers team. They don't run half-court offense. Blake and DeAndre is actually the 2 best players this year. Michael Conley
stepped his game up this year.
DeAndre, he still can't do a fucking post move.
He can't walk without tripping.
Yeah, but
he's a beast.
Rebounding and blocks, he might be the new Dwight.
That's not saying much.
Shout out to Dwight because you're not making this All-Star game, bro. You're not. I'm sorry. You won't even make the East.
I love when people call somebody a poor man's Dwight Howard.
Oh God.
What is a poor man's Dwight Howard?
That's not saying
it's like a less skilled Dwight Howard. So Dwight Howard?
Your potential is.
What are you talking about?
They did call him that though back in the when he
a less skilled Dwight Howard. It's like
I think
Dwight Howard has skills.
DeAndre Jordan might be better than Dwight Howard.
He might be more skilled than Dwight Howard.
You see Dwight Howard post moves?
What post moves?
They so sexy.
Hakeem does better in his dreams. All right?
I'll take Pat Ewing over Dwight Howard. But back to my conversation. We got Klay Thompson, best 2-way player in the league besides Jimmy Butler. It's a coin you can flip whichever one, heads or tails. They're probably the same right now. Shout out to Paul George because I do think Paul George is better than them when healthy.
Yeah, well, he's got 6'10" height going his way.
Yeah, because he's got them long arms.
When we talk about best 2-way player, LeBron don't play defense anymore.
Doesn't.
Don't let ESPN tell you different. This dude doesn't.
ESPN is a lie sometimes.
Defense. He hasn't played defense in 2 years. Every now and then he gets excited and he wants to get his team back in the game, play some D. And he gets those. You ever notice he ain't chasing down no blocks anymore? He's too tired for that, man. He's like, what is he, like 36 now in his head?
He looked like.
Oh no, that's just his hairline. My bad. But he's in good shape still. But he's starting to get a little old.
All you gotta do is watch LeBron. Okay, when somebody scores on you, that's how you know you're not an elite defender. Somebody scores on you, you get mad, you get upset.
Oh, he said
this dude. Come on, Paul George. Good shot. Shake your hand on all that. That's when you know you're not an elite defender anymore.
That's too much, man.
Like, he's just so fucking friendly for me.
You know I hate that shit. You want to hear more about that? Check out our PG video. Man. I
hate friendly basketball players. That's not cool. You're in a professional. Be mad or something. Act like you're mad for 40 minutes. Professional. But then after that, I got the great Tim Duncan, best power forward of all time. Still got. He's still going strong. He's still going. Hey, that just shows you how many good big men it is in the league, because I can't name 5 better than Tim Duncan.
Yes. I'm with you on that one.
I'm still stuck on my Mike Conley, Chris Paul selection.
Nope. You will make a decision right now. You know what the answer is.
This for Ray John. Chris Paul. I'll take Chris Paul.
What?
Whatever. Because I got another slot open, so I'll take on for mine. Since Kobe's out.
You a hoe with your slot open.
I'll take on Michael Conley. Got a reward winner. And that would be mine.
Wait, whoa. What just happened there?
Kobe's out. I got 7 guys now.
Who's starting for you, Harden?
Harden will start for me.
All right.
No, Westbrook will start for me.
Okay.
I'll take Westbrook.
I've got Harden in there just because his scoring prowess. Well, I feel like they're going to put him in. I felt like there's a shooting.
I feel like the game's going to be a fucking blowout. But other than that...
It's always a blowout one way or the other.
It's a blowout for the first half
back in the fourth quarter.
And it's always the East that comes back and lose.
All right. You didn't give your East yet, did you?
I did give the East. The East is just fucking... They have no chance, though, yeah.
Oh, I wasn't listening.
Hey, you want me to do it again? I'm not going to give my viewers a discount.
Give me... just run it down, because I wouldn't pay
I got Horford, T, Kyrie, Vucevic.
That's right. Okay.
Jimmy Butler.
All right, I don't care anymore.
D-Wade.
Okay. So, you all want to hear my West picks.
Best of
Who's
the West.
my first guy? Who's the best of the West?
The best of the West coming off the bench is Boogie Cousins, no doubt.
That's what I'm talking about. Who's my first guy?
Oh no, Russell.
Who's my number 2? You already know.
Russell.
Boogie! And Russell Westbrook.
Boogie
That's
and
my
Russell.
number 1, number 2 coming off the bench. And if they're not number 1, number 2 coming off the bench, something
Do I
wrong
see
here.
Dirk on there?
Man, hold on. All right? You spoiled the surprise, all right?
Oh my God.
All right, so the Mavericks are a good team right now. You got to put somebody in. And I feel like, you know what? There's a spot for Monte or Dirk or
What about
Tyson.
Rondo?
Or Tyson. Not this year. There's too many point guards anyway.
Fuck that. Dirk cannot be in your All-Star
Dirk
game.
Nowitzki. No, okay. It's for the same reason. Not the same reason. Similar reasons. Tim Duncan is on the team.
Tim Duncan is putting up stats. Dirk is
putting up stats.
Dirk is not putting
He's
up
not
stats.
as efficient as he used to be.
He's not efficient. He doesn't get a lot of rebounds. He doesn't even know what a block is.
So what you're saying is you're putting Rondo over Dirk.
I'm saying I have
No,
nobody.
no. Somebody's got to be on that team from
Dallas.
Yes, Dallas. Sorry. Who you got?
Rick Carlisle, come assistant coach for
Rick
me.
Carlisle.
Because
right, I'm with it.
I ain't getting no player on Dallas.
You know, I'm not. I wrote him down because I originally had
Tyson. You can go with Tyson.
I originally had Durant. But he hasn't played enough. Tyson is actually an intriguing.
Tyson can sneak in there because they do need another big. You got
I'll stick with Dirk. I'll stick with Dirk.
I ain't fucking with Dirk.
Then I had Klay Thompson, which is I think that's a pretty much
best light-skinned shooting guard ever to live.
Still yeah, because Stephanie's not a shooting guard.
And fuck Reggie Miller. Fuck you.
What you got against Reggie?
He ain't fuck with Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose hates Reggie.
Oh, so you hate Reggie. Okay, I got you. Jalen Rose is a beast, man.
Shout out to Jalen. Played with the Bulls too. Scored 50 with him. And then played with the Knicks and scored 50 on the Bulls.
That's fun.
That's fucking hilarious.
Alright, so Klay Thompson. Then I got Timmy Duncan, alright? So this dude...
Timmy!
Did you just start a new... No, that ain't gonna stick. Tim Duncan, you know, you got these players, we call them the keep getting them checks, all right? So, keep getting them checks. This dude is a keep getting them stats, all right?
Stats.
Somehow, year after year, people at the beginning of the year say, Spurs are done, they're old, which, by the way, they're not old anymore. It's, you know, an old joke comes, it's funny. But they're a pretty young team.
Next year.
Tim Duncan still gets it done. He's top 15 in PER in the whole freaking West. That's ridiculous. At age 37, I believe now.
It's better than can't name 5 big men better than him.
No, you can't. Intangibles on the court. Oh my gosh.
Go Spurs, go!
Then it came down to my last 2 guard spots, and I thought about it, and I had Chris Paul, Damian Lillard, and Mike Conley in this little bunch. And first I went Lillard because
Lillard's been performing.
I feel like when you got a team like the Blazers and Aldridge, by the way, he's hurt, so he didn't make either.
If you guys watch this, you just heard it first. Fuck
yeah.
ESPN.
Breaking news: Marcus Aldridge out
6 to 8 weeks.
Rajon, if you're watching this,
3 months for you, Rajon.
3 months. 3 months.
3 months.
I had Damian Lillard because he's the dude that makes the Trailblazers go. It's hard for a big man to control the ball.
Yep. Unless you dirt.
So when Damian wants to take over, Damian takes over. And that's what I like about the kid. And I like small school guys.
Weber State. Shout out to Weber State.
Weber State. But
Weaver, my bad. Weber, Weaver, Weed, same thing.
Weed. Then I had... it was down to Conley and Paul, and we were watching the Bulls Spurs game, and a Chris Paul commercial came up. So
Spurs, go!
That pissed me off. So I took Mike Conley because.
What's the head-to-head this year though? And Memphis beat the Clippers every year they played in the playoffs within the last 4 years. So
remember when Mr. Smith was talking about how players were coming up to him and they're telling him, you know, why don't make such a big deal out of LeBron yet? Because it perpetuates the stereotype that you don't have to win to be a household name.
Exactly.
Okay? When has Chris Paul gotten to the conference championship? Okay?
Chris Paul is the most overrated player of all time.
This guy is such a talented dude that He's a good player, but what is he doing
He's
to
a better
deserve
actor,
all
though.
this attention?
He's a great actor.
He is a great actor.
I mean,
that's the problem. That's part of the problem. Is this dude? He's focused on basketball, but he's focused on being the best starter for everybody else on his team. He wants to get the ball flowing to everybody. When this dude doesn't realize the basket will be wide open and a lane will be wide open, and he'll pass it up.
He's trying to get them assists
For a Hito Turkoglu 20-footer.
And he trying to fool you fans, because when you see Chris Paul's stats, you be like, 16, 14, 7 steals, probably 4 steals to be realistic. And you think he had a great game, but if you actually watch the game, he has so many chances to get probably a 30 and 7 game. But he wants to fool you fans to think that he's a great point guard, so he'll get 16. He plays the system well. He basically plays percentages to make him seem like he's a great player.
He's a bad dude in a good person's body, and that frustrates me because he's a dirty player.
He's dirty as fuck.
He is such a dirty player.
And he's a flopper.
The 2 times he hit old dude.
He's a flopper too.
In college and in the NBA.
Boogie Cousins hates him.
Oh, if Boogie hates you, I probably won't like you, to be honest.
If you don't like Boogie, we don't like you.
That's right.
I mean, that's just it is. Don't watch. If you don't like DeMarcus Cousins, don't watch. No. We don't like you.
This video is made for people who like DeMarcus
Boogie!
Cousins, including DeMarcus Cousins. We're going to have him on the show one day, all right?
Red Bull, come on. We need this money.
Red Bull.
Keep sponsoring y'all.
It's backwards. Listen.
I don't know, but these motherfuckers like $3.
Red. I can't even. Red Bull.
Y'all ever gonna hire these on clearance or Red Bull? No? Okay, cool. Whatever.
I thought they were going to. You're breaking the fourth wall.
But okay, so Chris Paul's not in your All-Star game.
And Mike Conley is. And somebody might get hurt from here on out, and then Chris will probably have to take a shot.
Who's old that's on that list that's going to get hold?
Dirk.
Oh, Dirk's on it. See, this is I don't have Dirk on my list at all.
The only reason I have Dirk is because I wanted somebody from Dallas.
Dirk, I'll take Tyson. Dirk will be at the All-Star game, but he won't participate in the All-Star game. He won't be playing. He'll be there cheering, watching.
You know where he'll be? He'll be at that Turkish bath spot.
Could be. Just like Tony, Manu, and Kawhi, they'll be at the All-Star game saying, "Go, Spurs, go!"
You think Kawhi can use a senior citizen discount at Denny's? Because he just, fits in?
Yeah, he could. He got them braids.
Tony and Duncan and Manu. I'm with them.
I mean, but then, okay, we got another All-Star game. And this is straight off the dome. This is a pop the trunk. I'm going to name you got to give me 5 East guys that fit your all-alley team for the All-Star game.
So let me ask you a question. Give me the odds here.
You just said fuck my question.
Yeah, I did. Give me the odds that Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson go out to see a movie. He gets carded. They don't believe he's 21, and he has to call Tim Duncan up to come down and tell
to be the
guy.
Papa?
Yeah. Papa Duncan has to come down, help Stephen Curry, because he's trapped outside the ticket box. And Klay Thompson is inside. Come on, hurry up.
I think Klay looks younger than Steph.
They might both be in trouble.
They look like they're just both young.
And then Dirk may just scare away the kids.
I think Draymond Green would be the mean dad.
Draymond Green looks like a bulldog for real.
Draymond Green is my all-alley team this year. He's my all-alley team MVP.
Guys that you wouldn't want to see in an alley?
Nope, would not. David West, don't worry. You're on that team, David West, because you got muscles on top of muscles. I do not. And
David West looks like the dude from SpongeBob in line when they were trying to get in that big salty spittoon.
David West used to be an MMA fighter. That's why everybody stared at him. And KG, don't worry. I seen what you did to the white. You're on my all-alley team.
Dude, KG is the
don't say it's fake emotion.
Fronter of all time. Who has he fought that would ever even come close to the all-alley team?
Nobody wants to fight KG.
KG wouldn't want to fight KG because he's scared.
Anytime you go on TV and you say, anything's possible! That's when you know you're on my all-alley team.
Breaking news. Clippers are up by 40. Thank you. From the news team.
Let's go ahead and rest in peace to the Brooklyn Nets because I don't know why you're a team anymore. When Brooklyn first, I gotta admit, when Brooklyn first started this team, I used to be on the little bandwagon. I was sliding on. Because I liked their jerseys and I liked the Jay-Z.
And Brook Lopez was the next coming of
and they had
Jesus.
They had one of my favorite players at the time, KG. I thought Darren Williams was still halfway decent.
Brooke Lopez was your dude.
Password.
I know the password, all right?
Brooke Lopez.
It's still rolling.
Oh, my bad.
You don't know how to work this.
Brooke Lopez, when healthy, he's probably a top 7 big man. He doesn't rebound enough for me. And they had Joe Johnson. ISO Joe. You need a bucket, call ISO Joe.
ISO Joe.
But
that's 5'4'9".
They pretty much invested their whole team in that 4 pick.
They gave up a first-round pick, which ended up being Damian Lillard for Gerald Wallace. Gerald Wallace.
Gerald Wallace ain't in the NBA
Not even
no more.
a good Gerald Wallace.
He ain't in the NBA no more, too. But pretty much, their future is pretty much fucked. So if you look on the team on the rise, go to Boston because they got all their picks.
Bucks.
They got the picks to the 2020. I mean, who knows? You might not even be alive by then. They still got.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you just collecting these picks in 8 years in the future? They have an option to switch picks with somebody in like 22.
What if it's a lockout? Like, I don't understand.
What if there's no like, especially in like football? Like, the sport ain't gonna be here in like 15 years. Calm down.
That's why this is what we do in our fantasy league.
Call the Ray Walden. Hey, I'll trade you. I'll trade you Damian Lillard for your 2022 first round pick.
That dude's gonna be rebuilding for life, dude.
Why does he say? He says, "No, I'm rebuilding for next year." He'll trade his pick. I don't know why he's trading his pick.
Follow Ray Walden.
Then he'll ask for second round picks. Like you gotta realize that there's only like 2 good rookies every year in fantasy.
He had Marcus Smart and don't even got him no more.
Where is Marcus Smart?
He's on a wire. But
he got hurt. That's why.
Yeah, he's back with the Boston. But
Julius Randle got hurt quick too.
Yeah, he got let go on my team too. I had to pour a drink out for him though. But other than that, Brooklyn's pretty much fucking pathetic. Everybody in the East besides like 16s. I will tell you, the team that's on the rise, watch out for Detroit. Because they got the 2 twin towers down there. They got Andre Drummond, 16 points, 20 rebounds every game.
Andre the Giant.
I wish I can get him from Vince. Then they got Greg Monroe, got him on team. 18 and 14 every game. Now the problem is you got Kyle Singler, who's just a spot-up shooter. And you got, who the fuck is that 2 guard? DJ Augustine, I think. He's too small, but in the East, it doesn't really matter. And you got Brandon Jennings, who takes about 30 shots and only hits about 8 of them.
Let me ask you a question. If they kept Brandon Knight over Brandon Jennings, would they be farther along? Or is Brandon Jennings the type of dude they need?
Brandon Knight. They'd be farther along with Brandon Knight.
I don't think Brandon Jennings will ever be a part of a championship team.
I don't think Brandon Jennings will be in the league in about 7 years. He'd be in the
There's just those guys. I hate to say it, but James Harden will never win an NBA championship as long as he is the best player on his team.
Yeah.
It's that type of player.
Dwight. Hey,
Dwight had his shot, but it was a really weak East at the time.
Yep. And Turkoglu was playing out of his mind. Shout out to Turkoglu. Keep getting them checks, man.
Dwight, he took a decent team to the finals,
Rashad
but
Lewis
they got killed by the Lakers. Okay,
yeah.
That wasn't even.
It wasn't close.
It wasn't like Lamar Odom was probably the third.
Get off the pipe, Lamar.
Fourth best player in that entire series.
Get off the pipe, Lamar.
The Lakers probably had 4 guys that were better than Dwight in that series.
4? A reason?
Kobe, Bynum outplayed Dwight.
Oh, yeah. Bynum was on the team.
Powell and Odom.
I give you Odom.
Odom was close.
I get it.
Because that was the year he was an All-Star.
I give you that. But yeah,
it was close.
My guy like that, he's in the East who won't ever win the championship.
Just to keep getting them wrecks.
I don't know. I want to say John Wall, but I can see him getting one.
He's transformed himself.
Because he can shoot.
I did not like him coming into the league.
He can shoot jump shots a little bit now. I'll say DeMar DeRozan. I don't ever expect the Raptors to. No. I don't think they ever have championship expectations, but I don't ever see the Raptors doing anything because DeRozan cannot hit a jump shot to save his life, and he has an ugly fade, and he can't shoot. Like he's super athletic but can't shoot. Don't ever see him doing anything. Great athleticism.
Yeah, you need your Dennis Rodmans. You can't have a Deion Waiters instead of.
Shout out to Deion Waiters. You keep getting traded.
Yeah, keep getting them trades.
Man,
I tell you, Nate Robinson's up on that level too. He's been traded to the Celtics for like 3 straight years.
Man, and he got out of his contract.
And they always release him.
Nate, man. I sent you a little Seahawks celebration too. Don't do that anymore. Fuck the Seahawks. But other than that, I mean,
go Patriots.
Go Jameis. But
go Belichick yourself before you wreck yourself. Right?
Hey, you gonna go deflate some balls and cheat?
Wisdom of the day.
So did you think? Do you think he deflate them balls? I hate to get off topic.
I've been an equipment manager for 3 years. Okay, so this is my area of expertise.
Explain. I want to get this. I have to ask you about this.
All right. No, they didn't deflate the balls. If they deflated the balls, they would have had to turn them in to the refs about 3 hours before the game. The refs then inspect the balls, and they inside the officials' room they have a little pump and a low gauge. The gauge says, "Oh, is it 16 psi?" If it's 16 psi, they pass it along. They put it in the bag. Look at you smiling. If it's under 16,
bullshit.
They pump a little in. Now, if a ref was in on it, then you got something here, all right? But as far as the Patriots, if they did deflate the balls on purpose and it got by the refs, good for them, you know? I don't know what they did. Nobody knows what they did.
I mean, it really don't matter. They beat them 48-7, but I have a conspiracy theory. I think
there was a lot of interceptions.
I think Love always
you know
those picks.
The Colts use their own balls, so I don't buy that bull crap.
I think they didn't use their own balls. I think that's why it's a big story.
No, I think they did.
Well, anyways, I think they did that with the Ravens, and that's why the Ravens lost, and that's why Joe Flacco on that last pick, he didn't have enough arm on it because the air wasn't in the ball, and it was at the end of the game, and that's why Buddy ended up taking that pick, which the Ravens could have went to the Super Bowl again and won it.
Strongest arm in the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. Deflated ball. Shout out to Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Oh, I hate when they call you Fluco because you Money Joe to me.
Joe Fluco. I'm a Joe Flacco.
Man, I ain't no Ravens fan, but I like Joe.
You know, I like Joe.
I think I like anybody named Joe. That's why I like that Joe Johnson.
I like anybody that beat SIU so badly that I was like, damn.
So you like Eric Gordon?
Oh, I love Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon should be in the lead if you ask me.
No, I don't like his game.
I hate his game.
But in college, Eric Gordon was that dude.
Shout out to Wesley Clemens on ankles because you did get ankle broken. Shout out Wes.
Not even playing. When I was watching Eric Gordon play in college, I knew he was coming to SIU. I asked my dad if I could stay after the game and get his autograph. And I printed out a picture of him and brought it to the game.
That looks like a wolf.
It does look like a wolf.
It look like a wolf.
And we ended up not being able to stay long enough. But I was so hyped after seeing this dude just rain threes on us because I didn't have super high expectations for the game because I knew we'd get beat. It was him and DJ White.
Who made it to the league for 1 year, got out.
Well, because who drafted him? Michael Jordan.
Hey, don't come in my guy Michael like that.
Bismack Biyombo and DJ White. Was
hey, Biyombo been doing some work lately.
He's like an undersized Greek freak that never panned out, you know? I drafted him in like 2011 in my fantasy.
Oh, you drafted him?
Not expecting much.
You drafted him?
It was a dynasty though.
Oh, man.
I had one dynasty league where I got kicked out of the league because this dude kept making bullcrap trades, but I was like,
sounds like Ray Walden. Ray Walden, was you in that league?
I was like, am I supposed to just reject all these trades? Like he kept sending me them. They're like, what? You got 2 accounts or something? Like, are you trading yourself? And I'm like, no, man. And you know who I drafted that year?
Who?
2011. I had the foresight. I drafted Paul George, okay? I said, this dude has got it. I knew he was going to be a superstar. Some people did. Not everybody did. Everybody says everybody. They're lying.
I knew he was on Super Athletic on 2K.
Was 6'10" with a jump shot.
Yeah.
And he had guard ball handling skills. Me, I'm not the most knowledgeable basketball fan in the world, but I know some stuff. I looked at the dude and I said, I'm getting this guy in a dynasty league because he's going to be a stud. So somebody got my Paul George that I drafted when he was a kid. He was like 19 years old. Man, that's bull.
Yep. I mean,
I had Russell Westbrook too, by the way.
Westbrook was. I knew Westbrook was a freak. I didn't think he'd be this freak.
I still don't know how UCLA didn't win a title when they had Kevin Love,
Darren Collison,
Westbrook,
Drew Holiday.
Darren Collison.
I will say this because UCLA did that shit again. Zach LaVine, 5 years from now, will be the best player in the NBA. 5, count it. 1, not this year, the next 5. 1, 2, 3. the best player.
Anthony Davis will not be
the best player in the NBA. He would average. He'd be like 33. He'd average like 27, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, and about 5 turnovers.
Really stay at point guard?
Yeah.
It's the only way.
He'd be a Westbrook. He'd be a Westbrook, and he'd be better than Westbrook because he got longer arms. It's my prediction.
What if Durant never came, or what if they were separated, Durant and Westbrook? Where would Westbrook be right now? I think we know where Durant would be. Basically the same spot with more shots.
Westbrook, where would he be? When he first came in the league?
If he had the ball in his hand.
A Gerald Green.
When he wanted.
A Gerald Green.
So you think he would have been worse?
I think he needed.
You think he needed somebody to talk
he needed
down?
Durant for a while
to get motivated?
Yeah, but now he would be probably Kobe. Okay. A better version of Kobe. More athletic.
A better version of Kobe.
And that's saying a lot because Westbrook he's pretty skilled, but he's not.
Westbrook has the type of body and natural talent that allows you to have a super high projectability ceiling.
Yeah.
It's like
his athleticism is.
Derrick Rose never had that.
Oh, no.
Because he was never the size and
the build of Westbrook. The build is like just.
Westbrook's quick twitch muscles are ridiculous. Like, this dude was built to chase small, fast things in the desert, okay? And somebody handed to him a basketball.
I think he's a cheetah.
He is like a cheetah. Like, the cheetahs are bigger than people think.
Cheetahs are pretty big.
Yeah, like, Derrick Rose is more of like a Saluki, you know? like really skinny. He's all built now.
The German Shepherd.
When Derrick came in the league, he had knee braces. He had not much muscle on him.
Another thing, you gotta explain to them this. If you see any NBA player with knee braces on top of knee braces, they got bad knees and legs and ankles.
Is that the Larry Bird rule originally?
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch Larry Bird.
And the Bill Simmons eye test with a big man, watch him run.
Watch Kendrick Perkins run. Kendrick!
Watch Kendrick Perkins run. Watch Andrew Bynum run, and then watch Anthony Davis run. Anthony Davis runs like a gazelle. This dude, you would never, if you got footage of just his legs, you'd think he was like a 6'7" guard.
Shout out to the brow.
The brow. Hey, that dude, yeah. Shout out.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's in between, though. If you watch him run, he runs.
Yes, but look at how big he is. He's like the younger Shaq.
When he's posting up, you don't have any but a choice but to give him the ball.
Can you imagine trying to stop him on the block? There was some dude that was like
Ask Joe Kim.
6'3" and like probably like 230. That was straight up muscle. Okay, all muscle. Not much basketball talent, but like too big. And I'm like 195, and I was down low, and I had to guard this dude. And I blocked him like once or twice. But other than that, he was just boxing me out all play. And I'm like, dude, can you please stop?
I hate the strong dudes who like to hustle. Like, that really irritates me. Like, I don't even want to hustle with them because I feel like they're just going to hurt me. So I just, go ahead, it's your world. You got the ball. Do something with it. But
43 minutes. How about that?
Other than that, I said we're going to the wrestling podcast. Start a new one.
Yeah.
All right. Come back for the wrestling video, Royal Rumble. Big matches set up.
Keep getting them views.
Keep getting them views. Keep supporting the movement. Swaggy D.
Support the movement. Hashtag. No, we don't do hashtags here because we ain't stupid WWE.
Swaggy D out.
Swaggy D out. JT out. You know what I'm saying?